Good morning, sports fans, Leeds United fans. Need to be a bit quiet this morning. Kid and Alice are still in bed, but woke up to reports that the Habib Diarra is going to Sunderland. I'll read you a report from yesterday first, and it came out by Alan Nixon. According to our reports, Alan Nixon via his Patreon page, newly promoted Sunderland are now making a move to sign Diarra. The Black Cats are said to be putting together a bumper £35 million package in an effort to pull off what will be a major transfer coup. Diarra is said to have been identified as a replacement for Joe Bellingham, who has followed in the footsteps of his brother Jude by joining Borussia Dortmund. The report claims Leeds have been trying to land Diarra for weeks but have been offering less. It is believed the playmaker is being lined up for a medical at Sunderland once figures are agreed. So, breaking late last night, Fabrizio Romano, and it looks like figures have been agreed. Exclusive Sunderland agreed deal to sign Habib Diarra as new midfield from RSC Strasbourg. Here we go. The understand agreement has been reached between the clubs for €35.5 million. Package also includes add-ons. Selling clause also included a medical test, but oh dear. This one for me is now a bit of proof that Leeds are not willing to pay that over the odds for players. Again, 49 has been shrewd businessmen. Is this one we're going to regret? I think so. That's disappointing if that's the case. And I was only saying yesterday and last night, just before this broke, that if there were a choice, you'd think he'd come to Leeds United over Sunderland, but it seems like money talks. Sunderland are willing to put down the money. Look, you're looking at like £30 million package. Is it worth that? I'm not so sure. He's definitely a good player. Leeds are willing to pay over the odds for players. That's the look of it to me. And is the better out there? I'm not saying Habib Diarra is a world beater, but he's a really good player, and it's a player that for me would have really fitted in well at Leeds United. Are we looking at other targets? Possibly, but it just, I actually think we could have just put in a slightly bit bigger offer. Did we go over the reported 23 million? Did we bid in 28 million? It's not looking like we did. It's disappointing. It really is. I saw this like late last night, about 2 o'clock this morning, but decided to get up early and sort of report this now. But it's a bit of a kick in teeth, and I think the fans now will want to see. I now want to see a bit more action now, especially come next week. 1st of July hits on Tuesday. I want to see some players coming in now, and I've got a bad feeling we're just going to try identify good European players, but for a reasonable amount. It's like we've got Bijol in for 15 million, which for me was a great piece of business. Is that how we're going to do it going forward for every player we're trying to try and get in? It's going to have to be a really good, shrewd bit of business. What's disappointing is sometimes you've got to pay a little bit more for these players to get them in through the door. I can't believe Sunderland's pulling this off, and we're not. It's a kick in teeth, to be honest, a little bit. It's a player I really, really wanted, and I really thought we had a great chance of getting him. And Sunderland's just swooped in, thrown money at it. 30 million for a really good footballer. I need to see now what's the next step. I know we're being linked with a number of targets. Another player from France, Kamara. I've seen the report, and he's stating that he actually could be better than Diarra, and he'd only be like half the price, 15 million. So are we going in for something like that? I don't know, but it's a real kick in teeth. Is this one for me? And fair play to Sunderland. They've gone in high, and the players accepting it. By the sounds of it, medical booked. That means personal terms must be agreed. I don't know. We have to move on, and I'm not going to try and let this affect me too much. It's just that I really, really rated this player, and I feel it fitted into the system, and we now need to identify a similar sort of player, and get someone in now. And that's just to appease the fans now, I think, because I think there's going to might be a little bit of backlash from this. The fact we just wouldn't go up to the amount that Sunderland have. There's no doubt we have got the money, but it's are we being ambitious enough? Now we're going to have question marks, aren't we? Are we being ambitious enough? Are we not? Are we willing to pay that little bit extra to get these quality players in through the door that we need? And you've got to pay the money to get quality in. But only time will tell now. And like I said, next week I really need to see something happening. I know we've got there's a long time yet in the transfer window, but again, because we've delayed, Sunderland have swooped in and got their man, and yeah, it's disappointing. I really, really thought we would actually get this one over the line. All right, this is it for me. Quick one this morning, but like I say, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.